Give us, Lord, another day and hear our prayer. Please, Lord, whenever we pray. Father, you've been good. I just want to say thank you, Lord. I just want to say thank you, Lord. You've been better to us than we've been to ourselves. Father,
know you wonder where the F been, but I'm back to life like an EpiPen.
That was tough. Okay, bro. I just started streaming. They're already pulling it.
On the timing of the power down of the vehicle,
Yo, what is happening?
which will be the precursor to the recovery teams approaching the spacecraft. There are no issues with integrity. We've had a bit of broken capability in establishing a SARSAT or satellite phone communications capability between the crew on board Integrity and the recovery team. That will get sorted out here shortly. There's plenty of cooling on board Integrity, so there's no rush to begin the power down.
To call you on the sat phone and not getting an answer there either.
Wait, they're not answering.
Concur. We haven't had anything come through.
Yo, why aren't they answering? Why can't they just get near them?
And Houston, if you could relay to recovery that we hear them, but it does not appear as though they are hearing us.
What's happening?
Houston copies, and Reed, just to confirm, you are pushing the PTT on the radio.
Are they getting near it? Or what? I don't understand.
So as we continue to sort out the communications between Integrity and the recovery teams, we are standing by for the initiation of the power down procedures that, as you see, the recovery teams are moving towards the side of the capsule. The next major event will be the erection of that large inflatable raft called the front porch. That will be the port of call for the crew as they're being extracted one by one from the vehicle.
That ain't no vehicle, bro.
Integrity, Houston, for sat phone, we are going to attempt to call you.
Are they calling them?
Good idea, standing by. And Jackie, yes, we are pushing the push to talk, the two buttons on the left side of the radio below the up-down arrows. We are utilizing them. I'm rebooting the radio to see if we get good comms.
Bro, why aren't they getting near it?
Okay, we copy all, and just to confirm,
what are they doing?
You are seeing that you're touchdown plus 3030 for power, correct?
That's affirmative.
What are they even doing right now? There's helicopters or everything. Where's the chat? What?
We are trying a backdoor approach to have Mission Control here call the crew on their satellite phone. This is all part of the coordination for the power down of the vehicle that will initiate the actual recovery operation. The first boats with the Navy divers on board are standing by, waiting to close in on Integrity
Yo, why
to begin the
can't
process of
they
erecting
not just
the
like
large
get
inflatable
near or
raft
something?
that's called the front porch that will be where the astronauts are extracted from so that they can have a few minutes to get their land legs back before they're hoisted aboard the Navy helicopters for the flight back to the deck of the USS John P. Murtha.
And Houston, please don't reply. NRD, very weak, but readable. Master Diver, we can hear, but they cannot hear us.
Ba, 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 ba. Bro, what are they doing? Is Frost even online right now? I'm gonna call him real quick.
And Houston on OE1, is there any chance to tie us into NRD?
Alright!
Yo, dude.
What?
Bro, do you see the Artemis 2?
What is that? No, we didn't
Oh, I'm
see
live
it.
right now, by the way.
Checking.
What do you mean the Artemis 2?
I didn't see it, bro.
It just landed. Have you really not seen it?
No, what the fuck is the Artemis? What is that?
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, I don't remember. I have bad memory.
Like
What
this
is it?
thing that went
Control,
around the
Houston.
moon.
While we stand by for
Oh,
the establishment
so
of communications
they just
between
landed.
Integrity and the
Oh,
recovery
finally?
team that is basically
Why
standing by
does
very
the footage
close
look old?
to the
This looks like
spacecraft.
this.
We're going
This
to
looks
go
like
to
this
the
looks like
deck
it
of the
came back
USS
after
John
like
P.
years
Murtha,
ago.
where Megan
I know,
Cruz
bro.
is standing by with
There's like 2
Administrator
million
Garrett
people right now
Isaacman.
watching this. Bro, I
Yes,
do
there.
not
Of
understand
course
why
there
these
is.
fucking idiots cannot just get them out. What are they doing?
Because they're gonna drown if they do.
Bro, what do you mean? There's literally boats there. Why can't they just like take it? What are they doing?
I don't know.
Bro, they've been doing this
Dude.
for like fucking 10 minutes.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm still at a loss for
Everyone unsubscribe to Rabbit.
the childhood Jared right now. I can't believe what I just saw. I mean, almost been waiting my whole lifetime
Dude,
to
that
see,
is so
to
nice
see
of
this,
him.
and then it's NASA administrator. I just couldn't be more proud of the entire workforce, the years, the effort, the late
Yeah, I
nights, all
do
the
not
hard
understand
work
what
from
the
across the country
flip are
that
they doing.
contributed to this incredible moment right now. And yeah, incredibly grateful too for our teams here on the John P. Murtha right now.
Yeah, look at them behind us
We
here.
got everybody. Hey, what do you guys think? We just brought some astronauts back from the moon, huh?
Bro, what do you mean back from the moon, bro?
Thank you. Yeah, so grateful.
They did
to
not
the
even
Navy,
land
the
on the moon.
sailors,
Bro, what are
that
they
here, the
celebrating,
NASA
bro? Just
teams.
pick
I
them
mean,
up.
This is a joint effort that's on their way right now. These recovery forces are getting out to our Orion spacecraft, to Integrity, to get our astronauts back on the ship safely.
Yeah, and this is not just an accomplishment for NASA. This is an accomplishment for humanity. Again, a historic mission to the moon and back. How does this make you feel, and what do you hope people take away from this?
Well, I'll tell you, I think about the crew members that we've all had an opportunity to observe over the last 10 days, right? I mean, they're absolutely professional
like 10
astronauts.
days.
I mean, wonderful communicators, almost poets. But then I think these were the ambassadors from humanity to the stars that we sent out there right now. And I can't imagine a better crew than the Artemis 2 crew that just completed a perfect mission right now. So yes, it's a huge moment for everybody, right? I mean, we are back in the business of sending astronauts to the moon, bringing them back safely, and to set up for a series more. I mean, this is not a once in a lifetime.
Bro,
which
why
you
does
hear
this look
sometimes
so
around here. It's like,
bad?
this was a once in a lifetime. No, it's not. This is just the beginning. We are going to get back into doing this with frequency, sending missions to the moon until we land on it in 2028 and start building our
4K,
base.
dude.
Yeah, are we going to build on the momentum
quality's
for
4K.
Artemis 3? I mean, it's just around the corner.
What is happening?
Absolutely. So I mean, that's part of me too. Like, I can't wait to get the crew off of Integrity right now, but also getting Integrity back on this ship so we can start taking a look at it, because all that data is so precious to us right now. I mean, we are going to definitely want to take a good look at the thermal protection system. We're going to want to download all the data they couldn't transmit back to us and use that to inform Artemis 3. But we're already making progress, right? You had SRB segments already showing up at KSC. Core stage for Artemis 3 is rolling out
What are they
on
doing
April
right now?
20th.
They're just like circling around it.
We're getting Mobile Launcher 1 back in vehicle assembly building. So yes, there is a lot to celebrate right now on a mission well accomplished for Artemis 2, and at the same time, we got to start getting ready for 3.
Amazing. And last question, for people who joined us for all 10 days to see what we can accomplish together with our international partners, what do you think about the fact that we're going to keep doing this more and more and more?
It's incredibly exciting. I mean, yes, it's the contributions, like the best and brightest across the NASA workforce from across the country, our industry partners, our international partners. We had a Canadian Space Agency astronaut on board in Jeremy. We had the European Service Module. And you think, in the days leading up to this launch, I mean, 48 hours prior to launching Artemis 2, I was meeting with the Italian Space Agency. We signed a memorandum of understanding to build a habitation module on the moon. I mean, you have countries, all of our allies and partners coming together saying,
Wait,
we
what
are
if they
committed to this effort.
built
We
something
are returning to
on the moon?
We're doing it to stay.
They build
We are
like a
building that
station or
enduring
something
presence.
where
We're gonna
people just
master the
live.
skills on the surface of the moon, so someday we can undertake missions to Mars. It's just an incredibly exciting time, and we're not going at it alone. We're bringing
That'll be
everybody
cool.
along with us.
Absolutely. And speaking of everyone, one more time, we're going to ask the crew here, you guys ready to land on the moon? Awesome. I love that. Okay, well, thank you so much, Administrator. Appreciate you being here. We're, of course, going to stay on to watch the crew get extracted from Orion, so stay tuned, and we'll see you back here shortly.
Dude.
Thank you, Megan, and thank you, Administrator
What are they doing?
Isaacman. We are in the process of working to establish that community.
On Choreograph's fucking
Apparently, you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single
What are the 2 hours ago? Oh.
your money any further. Oh yeah, Candy Blossom. Candy Blossom. What do you know about Candy Blossom?
Well, I am going to bring it back, but...
Uh-oh. He said, but...
the OG Candy Blossoms are getting an upgrade.
Oh, the OGs are getting an upgrade. What's that mean?
Yeah.
Bro, why does this say unlisted? Why is it unlisted? Okay.
Has handed over mission authority to the Exploration Ground Systems team out in the Pacific. Now, we will physically not get off console with this team until the crew has been extracted into the front porch, that inflatable raft that will be erected along the side hatch of Integrity. So we're standing by for that in the next step in the recovery procedures. But everything is in great shape, and we have 4 healthy crew members on board the vehicle.
Gangy.
All of the entry events went by the book, no issues, perfect trajectory for Integrity that was culminated with one final raise burn to improve the angle of attack for the vehicle as it entered the Earth's atmosphere. All of that flight dynamics computation worked like a charm.
Dude, are they gonna do anything or not?
So we are standing by for the recovery team to approach Integrity and begin the process of erecting that inflatable raft called the front porch, which will see the crew members be extracted from the hatch of Orion into that inflatable raft before they're hoisted aboard two Navy helicopters in a variety of different configurations. Each crew member will be hoisted in sequential fashion, in alternating fashion, two crew members for each helicopter before they turn around to head back to the John P. Murtha. Once on the deck of the ship, they'll be brought into medical bay for comprehensive medical exams. But Reed Wiseman has reported several times that the crew is in excellent shape.
How did they know? How did they know it's in perfect shape?
So just to recap, it has been some 26.5 minutes since the splashdown of Integrity in the Pacific. The vehicle is in excellent shape. It performed like a champ all the way down through the Earth's atmosphere. All of the vehicle functions were checked off in excellent trip hammer fashion. The parachutes all deployed as planned. Splashdown occurring at 7:07 p.m. Central Time, 5:07 p.m. Pacific Time.
Dude, this is kind of boring.
And after a bit of a tussle to try to establish a communications link with the recovery team, we were finally able to run through the procedures for the powering down of the vehicle. We've handed over mission authority to the Exploration Ground Systems folks out in the Pacific, and the recovery team will be approaching the vehicle shortly to erect the inflatable raft called the front porch before opening the hatch to Integrity to bring the crew members onto that raft before they're hoisted onto two Navy helicopters, two crew members for each helicopter, before they're flown back to the deck of the USS John P. Murtha.
Gang. Bro, they're literally just standing right there. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know how they like do this stuff with the boats, but bro, when did NASA start the White House? Just same thing. Where's the footage getting from? Like, I don't understand.
This is a visualization, but driven by real-time telemetry. This is the maneuvering of splashdown east across and from the G.
Oh, it's a visualization. Oh. Dude, that helicopter flew by like 57 times already.
This is Mission Control Houston. After talking to the flight dynamics folks, we have a bit of a refinement on the splashdown time for you. Their computation shows a splashdown time of 7:07 and 27 seconds p.m. Central Time.
No one
7:07 and
cares.
27 seconds p.m.
No one cares. Just get them out.
That would equate to a mission elapsed time of 9 days, 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 15 seconds.
Bro, he's just wasting time at this point.
Once again, from Flight Dynamics, a splashdown time of 7:07 and 27 seconds p.m. Central Time. That would equate to a mission elapsed time of 9 days, 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 15 seconds. Reports from the Pacific indicate that the recovery team in communications with the crew aboard Integrity, that the crew remains in excellent shape as they await the approach of the team for a final hazard gas evaluation before they move to the side of the vehicle to erect the inflatable life raft called the front porch. Again, no issues with Integrity. The vehicle is powered down. All of its systems are now safed. We have handed over mission authority to the Exploration Ground Systems folks in the Pacific, but we will not.
If they're literally not gonna do it in like 5 more seconds, my attention span is literally gonna kill itself.
Until that inflatable raft, the front porch is erected, the hatch open, and the crew having exited the vehicle. So that's the next step in the recovery process that will lead to the hoisting of the crew members. For 2 crew members for each helicopter, they'll be hoisted to a pair of Navy helicopters that will then fly a short distance back to the USS John P. Murtha. What you're looking at is one of the fast boats circling the vehicle to make a hazard assessment.
Bro, why is the quality so bad? Bro, like, I want to make an example. Hold up. Like, dude, look at these cameras, bro. Hold up.
One.
Okay.
Flight deployed.
That was as smooth as I'd seen it. We had phenomenal shots all the way through the landing burn. You heard the sonic booms. This booster has landed for the 8th.
Okay, never mind. Okay, but this is worse. Bro, this is worse. This is pixelated, bro. Wait, they're getting near? Come on, bro. Come on. Plus, it says this is in 4K, so like, they cannot be yapping right now. That one was only in 1080 HP. What are those cameras, bro? They're just looking at it. Bro, what are they even doing at this point?
This is Mission Control Houston. Once again, you're watching the initiation of the recovery of the Artemis crew aboard Integrity. All of the Navy divers and the fast boats are now approaching the spacecraft after conducting a hazard assessment. The vehicle has been powered down. Entry Flight Director Rick Henfling now waiting for the life raft, the front porch, to be erected along the side of the vehicle so that the hatch can be opened and the crew members extracted from Integrity, soon to be hoisted one by one into a pair of Navy helicopters for a short flight back to the deck of the USS John P. Murtha. If you missed it earlier, we talked to Flight Dynamics and received a more official touchdown time.
Oh my God, bro.
No one cares. No one gives a care. Just oh my God.
7 seconds p.m. Pacific time. That would equate to a mission elapsed time of 9 days, 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 15 seconds.
Oh my God. Yo, why is it like? Okay. Oh, dude. My attention span is not that good, bro. What up, guys? For y'all, only for y'all, I will do this. Why is it doxing me? Okay, this is better. You guys trust me? It's okay. This is better. Guys, don't worry, y'all's attention span is gonna be good.
Continuing to get excellent views from the imagery assets out at sea in the Pacific.
Bro, those are not amazing
We continue
views,
to get
bro.
good reports from the landing and support officer, who's in contact with the recovery team, that the crew is in excellent shape, no issues. They're just currently biding their time, waiting for the front porch to be erected. We have no hazardous hazard gases and no hazardous situation with the vehicle. It performed perfectly all the way down. from entry interface to its splashdown in the Pacific at 7:07 and 27 seconds p.m. Central Time. And as you can see, the first phalanx of recovery personnel now pulling up alongside of Integrity. This includes Navy divers, a Navy flight surgeon, and other recovery personnel who have trained for several years for this recovery process.
Bro, they are not gonna fit on that boat.
At this hour, some 41 minutes following splashdown, the vehicle has been powered down. There's no hazardous gas emanating from the vehicle. That's why the first team of recovery personnel has been able to pull alongside Integrity, and the reports continue to come in that the 4 astronauts are in excellent shape. Yes.
She said yes.
This is Mission Control Houston, continuing to watch the initiation of the recovery of Integrity's astronauts. One by one, they'll be brought out of the spacecraft onto a large inflatable raft just a short time from now. In the meantime, we can go back to the USS John P. Murtha, where my colleague Megan Cruz is standing by to provide her situation report. Megan, can you hear us?
Hey, Rob. Yes, I can hear you. Thank you. Yeah, we're back here on the bow of the recovery ship where there are still plenty of people peering out into the water. We are not very far from the action everyone is seeing on their screen now. The Orion spacecraft, Integrity, in the ocean, surrounded by a number of recovery boats. As Rob has been saying, in those recovery boats, NASA and Navy personnel specifically trained to get the astronauts out of Orion.
Megan Cruz. Cruz Easter egg? What? Your mic sucks, bro.
In some of our wide shots, you can probably see that there are 6 boats out in the water. More than 40 people out in the water right now on those boats.
What are they trying to do right now?
First order of business is to set up the front porch and the stabilization collar. You might also hear it referred to as a stab collar. Basically just to make sure that Orion stays upright, doesn't sway in the water too much, again, to make it easier for recovery forces to get the astronauts out. Again, we splashed down in the Pacific Ocean just after 5 p.m. Pacific time here. It's a requirement by NASA to be able to get the crew out of Orion within 2 hours of splashdown. So doing great on time so far. Plenty of time. No rush either. I was speaking to NASA flight surgeon Rick Schuring earlier in this broadcast, and he said to me,
Bro,
no rush to get the crew out. Just want to make sure that they're feeling good, and whenever they're ready to take their step out of Orion and onto that large raft, the front porch, folks will be ready.
Where's the front porch that they're talking about? Are they opening it? I cannot see because of the sun.
And as there are mission audio loops in mission control in Houston, there is a mission audio loop here on the ship, and it was just reported out that the side hatch is open. Side hatch of Integrity is open. You're getting these beautiful shots from our aerial assets.
Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Again, plenty of people on the boat here, glued to the side closest to where they can see all this action. And again, with just 3,000 yards separating us, great views from the bow here. You can see now that side hatch is open. One of the Navy personnel is about to get inside there.
Enough for
In they
Subway
go.
Surfers.
In total, 4 will go into Orion. So it'll be a little bit of a tight squeeze, but the goal is to have a recovery personnel with each astronaut assessing them. Boats getting closer now. Again, that one that's right up against Orion, those are the divers that will go in to the spacecraft to check on each of the astronauts.
Yo, what's up, Glory?
These other boats will begin doing a number of things, putting on that stabilization collar onto Orion, building that front porch. Eventually, they will retrieve
where
the
is the
parachutes,
porch?
as well as tow
I do not see no
Orion
porch,
back to the
bro.
well deck of the recovery ship here. so as we wait for the Navy and NASA personnel to get their assessment of the crew inside of Orion, why don't we toss it back to Rob for an update?
Yeah, thank you, Megan. Here in Mission Control, Flight Director Rick Henfling
Bro, I
and
like
the entry
Megan more.
team of flight controllers still on duty. The vehicle has been powered down for some time now. There are no hazardous gases emanating from Integrity. That, of
You
course,
already told
allowed
us that, like,
the recovery
6
personnel to
million
approach
times,
the
dude.
vehicle and then open
Could you
the
just
hatch
please get them
to
out? I'm
begin the
super bored.
medical assessment of the crew, as you just
You
indicated.
know what? I'm bringing it back.
Now we're standing by for the erection of that inflatable raft, the front porch, alongside of the vehicle. That will enable the crew to be extracted one by one onto the raft, have a moment or two to get
Megan, I
their
swear to
land
God,
legs
bro.
back before they're hoisted into two hovering Navy helicopters, 2 crew members for each helicopter, for a short flight back to the deck of the USS John P. Murtha. All of Integrity's systems operated flawlessly throughout the course of the approach to the Earth, the entry into the Earth's atmosphere, and all of the key milestones that followed in this high-speed return to Earth for Integrity, a mission that spanned more than 694,000 miles from the vehicle's launch from the Kennedy Space Center atop the Space Launch System back on April 1st.
Wait, it was in Florida? Yo, who is this guy? Dude, are they getting them out or what? Same thing.
As we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, the last time that the Apollo program saw a splashdown in the Pacific was Apollo 17 back on December 19th, 1972. So for the first time in 53 and a half years, we have reenacted that with the arrival of Integrity's astronauts as they flew around the moon in that historic lunar flyby that began with a trans-lunar injection burn that took them out of Earth orbit following 24 hours of a high Earth orbit trajectory. The high Earth orbit trajectory enabled flight controllers here to have a full 24 hours to evaluate the systems on Integrity.
Dude, I do not see
and
no
the condition of the
no
crew
front
before
porch,
they
bro.
would commit to flying to the moon.
Dude, bro. Could they just like do this? Okay, bro, TS was not tough. Oh my god, this is the drivers. Oh my god, no way. I know. Bro, what are they doing? Bro, even the White House ended stream. You know what? I'm gonna follow the White House on my stream. This is so boring. I just wanna be